Hello, YouTube. We are back with the first wrap of Roger's witchcraft book. Now, I am happy with the way it came out. It's still a little damp. And did it blend? It blended to the best of my ability because it is a little off, but you're not going to get it perfect. And the first wrap was a lot different in color than the other wraps. And here you'll see the difference between the front of the page and the back of the page. So there was a lot of variations in color that we weren't going to be able to change. But what I want to do now, because it is still damp, I want to cut the casting or the leaf casting so it can dry nicely. And the reason why I want it to dry nicely is once you cut it, I think it frees it up a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my metal straight edge and I'm going to put a lot of pressure on it. And we're gonna run the razor blade very delicately across my straight edge. We'll do it a few times. And this is a brand new razor, and it's amazing how I feel the Tengojo paper. It is truly strong. So that cut up a little bit nice. So what I'm going to do is I will take it here and we'll go from the other end. Okay, so there's your top piece. Nice and cut. I don't like the way this cut here, but we're gonna remove that. We're gonna remove these pieces just like this. The issue is I'm cutting it a little higher than I normally do, because I'm working on top of my leaf casting table, because I don't want to put it away, because we got a lot of cutting to do. But I'll clean all this up, because there's some pieces of leaf casting that I like to remove, and unnecessary pieces because I cut it a lot. I over leaf cast it a lot of times. So what we're gonna do here is let's set this up, and we're gonna cut this side. Run it once, run it again. And just take your time and go through it a few times and you'll get it. And like I said, a regular razor blade, in my experience, works the best in cutting the leaf casting. Let's get this side. There you go. And let's run it. Run it once. And it's amazing, and I know I keep on saying this, but you really feel the strength of the Tengojo paper when cutting it with the razor blade. You feel the resistance. Let's do this side now. Get rid of this. And let's line it up. And that looks pretty good. So let's cut it. Run it nice and slow a few times. Now I did extra Tengojo paper and I did extra leaf casting on this inner wrap, and the reason why I did it is I know that Roger is going to want to use the book, so I may not have used all of this material if I was submitting it to CGC, but I wanted to make it a little extra strong for Roger. So here's your first page. I think now it's a little wet, but it's something that could be used and handled a lot better than previous. And then what I do is I'll go over the actual sheet and I'll clean up areas that have a little cast on it or a little leaf casting that I want to firm up a little bit. But now this is a nice and strong page that could be used. But the key thing now, guys, is I have to put this back in the glass press because it's very important to let it dry fully now without it being free to move and to be manipulated when drawing. So that's it for now. Stay tuned and I'll see you soon.